Assalamualaikum and salam sejahtera. I am presenting a paper on developing trainer skills through the use of mixed NALI strategies and experiential learning approach, written by Halimah Muhammad Yusof and Rabeatul Husna Rahman from the School of Human Resource Development and Psychology, Faculty of Social Sciences and Humanities, University Technology Malaysia. For your information, one of the many programs offered by the School of Human Resource Development and Psychology in UTM is Master of Human Resource Development. This program is designed to produce graduates in the field of HRD that, among others, possess the capability to design, implement, and evaluate organizational HRD programs. Although there are various definitions for HRD, there is a consensus among researchers and practitioners that HRD is important to produce quality human resources as well as to achieve competitive advantage. In order to achieve this, HRD practitioners are required to possess the competencies for various training-related roles, including managing training department, developing training strategies, organizing training programs, and delivering training materials. However, previously, students were seen to be struggling with this course as the topics are quite challenging. To overcome this issue and improve students' learning, we decided to improve the teaching and learning strategies used in this course. With that objective in mind, the teaching and learning strategies for the course were designed based on the experiential learning approach, with some improvement and adjustment on the strategies being used. Through this approach, students get to immediately apply knowledge to solve real problems. This approach also enables students to learn hands-on, improves their understanding, as well as retention of knowledge. Based on COB experiential learning theory, experiential learning involves four phases, namely concrete experience, reflective observation, abstract conceptualization, and active experimentation. This four-stage learning cycle was utilized in the group project. In the first phase, concrete experience, students gain experience through the process of assessing actual training needs of a specified target population using survey or interview. In the second phase, reflection and observation, students reflect and review on the findings from the training needs analysis process before deciding on the types of training, the training objective, as well as the training content. In phase 3, abstract conceptualization, students begin to design the training module, which includes a lesson plan, materials such as slides, evaluation sheets, activities, and etc., based on the information gathered from the first phase. In the last phase, the fourth phase, active experimentation, students conduct the planned training programs towards a targeted audience identified at the earlier stage. The students are also required to evaluate the effectiveness of the training program that they conducted, followed by a reflection of their achievements, as well as areas for improvement. The course has incorporated four types of new academia teaching and learning strategies, namely peer instruction, problem-based learning, project-based learning, and service learning within the experiential learning approach. According to Basar and Rasid 2019, peer instruction is a student-centered learning approach which is not only interactive but also allows students to gain knowledge and improve understanding through class activities such as group discussion, peer study, desk research, and class presentation. For this course, the students were first asked to form groups. Each group is required to conduct a review of articles based on a given topic, followed by a presentation of their compilation of findings to the class. This learning strategy is not only important to break the ice among members in the groups, but also to allow the students to learn collaboratively, which is an important criterion for the subsequent group project. Problem-based learning, on the other hand, allows for collaborative learning, which indirectly contributes to the successful implementation of the group project-based learning. This strategy is also believed to improve students' problem-solving skills. In the context of this course, the students were required to assess the problem in the target population and then decide on which problem they intend to solve through their training program. Last but not least, the course also incorporated service learning as part of the teaching and learning strategies, as service learning is said to help students develop their soft skills, become active learners, improve their creative problem-solving skills, as well as team working skills. The course was conducted 3 hours every week for 14 consecutive weeks. A number of 19 Master of Human Resource Development students were involved in the class. The course was divided into 3 phases. In the first phase of the class, students were asked to do peer learning. Students were divided into groups. Each group will present and conduct a teaching and learning activity on one topic to their peers. In the second phase, students were asked to prepare a module. The students were then asked to conduct a need analysis on a group of participants at an institution in Johor Bahru to gather the training needed by the participants. The students then design and develop a training module that is related to the needs addressed earlier. In the third phase, the students were asked to conduct a service learning project by implementing the design training at the chosen institution. Evaluation were then conducted on the participants before and after the training session. Data from the evaluation process were then analyzed to evaluate the effectiveness of the training. Besides that, some interviews were also conducted to strengthen the findings. Report on the service learning were then submitted by the students to the course lecturers, and at the end of the class, all the students were required to write a reflection on their learning experience in this course. Based on the students' reflection, we found that the students' knowledge, skills, and abilities in conducting training program has improved significantly, and there is also a significant improvement in the students' grades as compared to the previous semesters. The practical aspects of developing a training module and conducting the training based on the module has helped the students to improve their understandings and skills on developing a good training program. This definitely provides a good experience for the students and assists them to become good trainers in future. An impactful star rating service learning program was also conducted that was beneficial to the community involved. The models developed by the students were also submitted for intellectual property, which contribute to many as it provided a series of training on various soft skills that are needed to develop efficient human resources in the organization. Last but not least, the modules that have been produced by the students could be commercialized and might benefit the Malaysian HRD platform. As a conclusion, the uniqueness of the implementation of the teaching model based on a mix of experiential learning approaches in this course is that it consists of the mix of 4 types of NALI teaching and learning strategies that are peer instruction, problem-based learning, project-based learning, and service learning. With that, thank you for listening.